I sat on the old wooden bench in the park, my fingers brushing against the rough surface, lost in thought. The breeze was cool, and the trees rustled gently as if whispering secrets to one another. It was peaceful, but there was an underlying emptiness, a silence that felt too loud. I was alone, and though the world around me was bustling with life, I could feel the weight of solitude pressing down on me. I had always been a social person, surrounded by friends, family, and the noise of daily life. But now that world seemed distant, like a memory that was slowly fading away. People came and went, their lives moving in different directions, while I stood still. The phone in my pocket buzzed, messages, reminders, notifications, but it felt like they came from a different world, a world I could no longer connect to. I had never imagined that loneliness could feel so suffocating. It wasn't just the absence of others, it was the absence of purpose, of belonging. The quiet, once a source of comfort, now felt like a cage. I had tried to fill the space with distractions, work, hobbies, social media, but none of them worked. The more I tried to escape the loneliness, the more it seemed to pull me in. As I sat there, I thought about how I had arrived at this point. It wasn't one big event, but rather a series of small moments. Relationships had drifted apart, friends had moved on, and family had become more distant. I had convinced myself that I was fine, that I didn't need anyone. But now, in the stillness of the park, I realized how wrong I had been. We are not meant to go through life alone. We are creatures built for connection. The birds fluttered by, their chirps filling the space around me, but they didn't ease the ache in my chest. I wondered if they felt the same way. Do they ever get lonely? Do they find solace in the flock? Or do they too feel the pang of isolation as they fly across the sky? I stood up from the bench and began walking, my steps slow and deliberate. I didn't know where I was going, but it didn't matter. The sun was beginning to set, casting long shadows across the ground. The sky was painted in shades of pink and orange, beautiful yet fleeting. It reminded that everything, both the good and the bad, was temporary. I didn't have answers, nor did I expect to find any that day. But as I walked, I felt a small shift inside me. I realized that even in the midst of loneliness, there was a beauty to be found. I was still breathing, still alive, and maybe that was enough for now. Perhaps one day I would find my back to others, but for now I had to learn to be okay with being alone, to embrace the silence, and to trust that I wasn't as lost as I sometimes felt. I was just waiting for the right moment to reconnect with myself and with the world around me.